Alright, and we are back from the little expedition south, so moved 150 followers party to next week, and there's not really time overall to do it this weekend, but we are most probably doing 2 different games today as indicated on the schedule, and we got even in quite good time started on the first one, so we are doing again a card game, somewhat less usual. It's Warhammer 40k one, and lately has gotten mixed reviews, like that they change all the legions, like spend 10,000 hours, $10,000 on grinding the decks for this one, and now they are gone and whatever. But of course, when we are starting the game new and not with terribly serious intent, it's not very probable those reviews are the main source of issues. So apparently they haven't maintained like earlier overall game balance or something, as they have apparently removed complete parts of the game, causing considerable complaints. So we'll see how we like this game. At least it's again a different one. We have been lately trying different less than usual card games. So let's see about Warhammer 40k 1 this time. So welcome, and let's try it out. We are starting from right the beginning with the tutorial, and let's see what happens. So should be interesting. I haven't ever played this, tested it as far that it starts and can get an image, so we'll see how the tutorial plays out. So welcome, and let's move to the game again. There we go, and it's very clear what the game would like us to push. As we see, there's like very clear indication which button is most probably the preferred one to be pushed in this case. It's like probably sufficiently. Alright, and apparently getting called by someone, so light break. As long as we can find what wanted to do. There we go. And at that point they stopped calling very nicely. Let's not bother with that, as they apparently stopped calling exactly when would have been able to answer, so let's leave that at it. You can certainly give up, and then of course this one won't answer, so it's quite logical. Let's continue with the game, as it clearly wants us to push that button, and if they call again, then we again have the same confused routine of trying to get ready to answer, which of course is of somewhat limited ease in this case, so hopefully they'll be interested again at some point if it was something of importance. For now, let's push the button, as was our original intent about a couple of minutes ago. There we go, the button has been pushed, and alright, there's a card. Alright, and it has some stats which we do not yet know about. We only know as far as instructed them.
Sons of Horus, eliminate the loyalist resistance.
Alright, and same goes for that, so that's the enemy leader.
You shall not take one step further.
Then we need to do something. Alright, so that's the attack value. That's the enemy's health, so both have 2 attack and 30 health. And then we drag like that. Alright, it's kind of not very interesting fight, because both can do 2 damage, and as we go first we are bound to win, which is kind of both do same damage to each other, so actually it will be even duel and both die unless we get like more units or something. Let's see.
A wise warrior never fights alone.
Yeah, that's kind of very predictable. Wise warrior never fights alone, at least not when the rules are like that. Alright, we certainly want to play cards. Alright, we have 3 energy, so that's the resource here, and we can play. Apparently game wants us to play that, so it needs to be dragged. There we go. So this is better because it has more health at least. And they also have kind of like summoning sickness, or in this case apparently not very motivated, as they have G's coming out of them, so they most probably are. Now it's kind of like, do we want to attack? Right, so we attack the enemy troop, but they should actually expire, yes, because we did do damage. And then we end turn. Alright, they both for 2 and put out more troops. Sure. And now we have 4 energy. So we can play a bit better cards. Like, alright, now we can play that. That's already a bit stronger with 4-4. Alright, that will drop that directly. And then it wants us to attack that way. Alright. We can't attack more than that. 5. Alright, that's... And we are again even. Sometimes it's better to ignore enemy troops and focus on the warlord. Yeah, because damaging that wins, and we can attack any of them because they are in the same rank. Alright, special abilities. Alright, and that has like front line, so it has to be attacked first. And that's just normal 1-1-3. Now they have to first fight the front line one, and then warlords attack. Again 5, they certainly do have more than enough. Alright, there we indeed can take down the 5 guy, because we needed only 1 damage. Here also, as they do 4 damage, so that goes down. Everyone expires. We are slightly ahead also in the
Give me your best.
commander damage. And then we can again play more troops. This is again front line, so it protects a bit, as the warlord can again only attack the front line one first, which has the fancy like warning texture thing. Right. And then the game again wants us to attack first. It's kind of like might like the first play. the tank. At least it's one of the more impressive things, like 7/6, so that certainly can take a bit of beating.
Let's see if you can get through this.
Alright, and that's front line, so now we... Yeah, first we must get past the troop with front line. Front line and not much else. Because if we first attack with the tank, they have only one left. Alright. Flank. Very amusingly, it's a different ability in different games, but here it can attack the same turn goes into play, except attack the warlord. So. And now we get rid of the vehicle, and now we win. So would like to strike the winning blow with the warlord for style, but the game doesn't allow us. Which is kind of a disappointment.
We need a new course of action. Let the Chthonian cohorts press them.
Alright,
finish
now
this
they
upon my
went
return.
negative, so... Yep, wonderful. Alright, then it's next battle in the tutorial. The first one was quite easy. Would say that wouldn't have played all the things the way the tutorial played them, but at least clearly it's a learned the basic way of playing and a couple of keywords, so good enough. Next one.
All units form up. Get ready to crush their defenses for the war.
Alright, and here we again have the warlords. And starting hand. 1 energy, so certainly not going to get much. Alright, so activated ability. Deal 3 damage to an enemy troop, so we can shoot that.
You will be crushed under the wrath of Horus.
Yeah, costs energy, so kind of now we do not get to drop any. We could have also dropped a 3/2, so it's kind of questionable which was the better situation, but we can't do much else. Right, sentry turret. Yeah, the enemy warlord generates the sentry turrets, and they randomly do that thing. And then we again shoot the sentry turret with the ability, which of course used our energy again, so it's kind of not the best. We are certainly learning like the mechanics, sure, but the issue is that we have no units down ourselves. Then we again shoot at the turret, and now the game allows us to play also troops. Alright, and now we will see the sentry turret effect. Alright, it shot our warlord. And they keep generating more sentry turrets. Really. And rally effect, so that's kind of when it comes to play. Could we play 1 sentry turret? Yes.
units
that
in
gets
sight. Take them down.
rid of. Grenadier, alright, let's see. And that shot at the sentry turret. Enough. We attack a sentry turret. And have one left. Right. Do not totally agree with the way the tutorial plays, but we'll see. Oh, hello there, Priareos. Check it out, let's see. Alright, for 2 energy deal 3 damage. Yes. Right, let's play the quad launcher and can't use activated abilities the same turn they come into play. Yes, that we already learned. And then we shoot one of the multi-laser batteries, attack the other one, both die.
Strike them from all sides. Overwhelm
Then we
the
have
enemy.
like one sentry turret left. Now that's done with. And they are still 4 ahead in health, so kind of.
Not one
The
step
fourth
back.
stage, yes, but and they summon another sentry turret. Right, we now have 7 energy, so and again we use energy as doing damage. Fair enough. Alright, the Grenadier shoots the other one, and then we
Strike them
get
down
to
from a distance.
use the activated ability. And we have only one target left, namely the enemy leader, so we are again even. And more sentry turrets.
You will be crushed by the Emperor's might.
Right, that's quite impressive. 4 damage.
The
Did
path
4
for the
damage
Warmaster
to
will
all,
be
so
paved
that
with your blood.
destroyed all the sentry turrets. And then we can shoot and now the random target is again the enemy leader. Good. And finish turn. Front line again. Right, tank. Let's play. Yeah, turn, at least we now have a tank out. And how about some more sentry turrets?
Turrets
Like
ready.
plenty of them.
We end this now.
Yes,
Advance. We will shoot our way through this loyalist rabble.
deal 8 damage. That is sufficiently impressive. Avenger Strike, deal 2 damage. So, actually, despite having quite a few
We
sentry
stopped them at
turrets,
the
we
inner wall.
the right
Praise the
cards
Warmaster.
to cause
Let the galaxy burn.
more damage. So that's the learn how to. Alright, that's kind of generic promise, but certainly as far as causing enough damage, that worked. Still kind of disagree with the way the tutorial played that, but it most probably knows what cards each draws, so kind of fair enough. And we learned more mechanics, so good enough. And Then it's time to push the button again. So third part of the tutorial.
Chthonians have performed satisfactorily. Press the advantage.
As long as we draw breath, you will go
And again, the leaders draw cards. And now we absorbs damage done to this unit until your next turn or until destroyed. Alright. Defensive tried, so absorbs damage. Very well. And then we attack. Usual zero sum. Yeah, so it had 0 attack but took 2 damage. Right, and this in turn absorbs X damage except when attacking, so now we of course see that absorbs 2 damage. Indeed.
are terror's ramparts.
Alright. Deal 2 damage.
No rampart can withstand our wrath.
Then we can attack and usual zero sum game continues and turn. Alright. And alright, passive effect. And adjacent units have +1/0, so this also uses position. Now our leader attacks for 3, as long as it's adjacent to that. Alright, those apparently applied some kind of extra effect.
The time for caution is over.
Position also matters. Alright, that destroys both. We of course have the 6-4. The tries fallen. Sure, we have that out, and it also when entering battlefield causes damage to all. Right, more sentry turrets and a lot of front line.
Break through their defenses, sons of Horus!
Right. That's good enough for like 6 damage. Alright, no more front line. This again has to drop spot first. Then it becomes 5-6, which is certainly sufficiently impressive. And end of unit turn. Right, so resolution summons a sentry turret. Alright, and that did damage. Right, and damage the sentry turret. 5, so that directly removes that unit, and then we end the turn. Front line and even more sentry. Alright, perimeter defense is no surprise. They got about 10 million. Alright, so now we would need
Make them feel the War Master's fury!
something useful, like deal 2 damage, it of course removes sentry turret. That's front line, so let's attack that for 5. And we still have quite a few sentry turrets left. That at least summons troops. That's just another 5-4. 3 troops would be good enough, like we have more targets. We can deal 2 damage from here, so let's get rid of another sentry turret. We can... do not think we can attack with anything, so it's enter. And many more turrets. Alright, that's good enough tank for 10 damage, so... And it deals 4 damage to start with, so... Let's get rid of front line. And then we can start just like... raiding out the turrets with the 2-2 guys. Here we can deal 2 damage, so do not have any energy, so let's attack like the traditional way, get rid of that. And final turret. Now we have pretty good board state with tank also in place, so they are starting to be in a bit of a hurry. No front line, so we can next time raid the commander. Play even more troops and then practically it's academic as we have enough troops to just raid the commander into oblivion, so and then attack with the tank. Only -6.
Redeploy to the next bastion.
So that should
Forward,
be
brothers!
sufficient.
The battle has just begun!
Yes. Tank was certainly quite powerful. And that was the 3 parts of the tutorial. Plus rewards and we get 0. Alright. Oh, this is the famous Horus themselves, apparently. Alright, full 30 card deck. Very well. And badge that shows the apparently their logo. And avatar, of course, this one doesn't exactly like Horus because he's the traitor, but apparently rewards were mostly for that side. Alright, so that was play against other players. Alright, so we just push that. And the tutorial wasn't very long, so now we have 3, 2 and 6 energy. Looks good enough, as we do not really know what the deck contains, as we got no chance to look into it, just put immediately. Of course we are going to, we could either deal 2 damage or put troops out, so of course we put troops out because we can then still attack. There we go. then we start getting the sentry turrets as usual. And they get right, that does 4, that does 2 damage when it... Let's get rid of the turret. Then we have the bastion, so let's first like attack with the troop, because the troop is can get rid of the bastion, and then attack with the and in turn still 2 damage, right. So no more 4 damage for you. And furious shooting, deal 2 damage. We can both do some furious shooting and summon a flamer section. Fair enough. And then we can still attack. We are a couple of hit points behind, but not yet worrying too much. Right. They also have a tank. Deal 1 damage, that's kind of not... Then just attack for 3. We can't yet do much about the tanks. We can play this next turn, so gives bonuses if any friendly infantry survives. Alright. Drop pod, but nothing else special. This gives bonuses, so play that. And none of those have front line. And of course they fire if they commander, so let's put them back in that respect. Would be nice to get rid of some of the tanks, maybe next turn with the 5 attack here. That will die, even if bastion. We can't play that yet, but we can play this enough. And then we could get rid of some of the tanks, which would be a good idea, because they do 4 damage, so get rid of a tank. This again does 2 damage, so it's most useful with attack. And then we get raided a lot, so we'll see. Alright, that's of course puts the attack and opens the 5 damage, so there's the tactic, how much you dare. Master strategies, draw 3 cards, or we could play the tank, but will we survive 1 turn more? Very possibly. So probably prefer to play the tank now. And then we can do 5 damage, so that can do 4. That can do 4. So it doesn't matter which we get rid of. And we can now we shouldn't really attack with these, as it will take equal damage from, and we are behind, so in his turn let's see where this goes. Their problem will be that, alright, they could reduce it to 0. Just that we had enough board slaves. That was actually apparently a bot anyway, so. And he did deal 60 damage. We dealt more damage, still just lost, so. Alright. Now we can choose player name. Let's see if we can get the usual. No, we do not want to open the support website. Let's see if we can get complete the starter pass. Yes. We'll complete those and discover great content creators. Alright. Let's see if we can finally finish typing our name and see if it's available. And apparently our favorite name was available, so. Alright, a good nap then, Briareos. So we then should like apparently somewhere have the starter missions. Let's see. So let's see about where can we find starter missions, because it advertised like do some starter missions. So edit deck, change deck collection, campaign. Right. There are quite a few campaigns, but none of those refer to any starter mission, and that actually costs, so they all apparently cost very well. This is like the normal practice or shop. We certainly do not yet want to buy anything. Complete the starter pass. Alright, wherever that is. It's kind of because that doesn't bother to tell us where the thing is. Sure. Apparently those are then the things. Change deck, play game. But do we have any other decks even? No. So it's kind of change deck, not much to change to, so let's. Apparently these are the starter pass rewards, so. Right, now we actually do have 2 decks, as we got the Also the Imperial Siege Master, so now we can apparently change deck. There we go. We change deck and then we shall play game. So let's then push the button and play another battle. The first one we lost, so that's a great start. Alright, and then we start another battle, so let's get to that. Oh. There we go. That's also a bot, or do we get an actual opponent? Let's see. 2-2. Yeah, we can try with those. 2-2 and 3, so we can. And that's actually a hero drop. Right, gives 2 bastions to her friendly unit. And we have 2 energy. We can generate sentry turrets. Deal 2 damage with the Avenger Strike. And or play a troop. As we are ahead, do think that we could as well like play counter attack first and give 2 bastions there, attack and get rid of the other, and then use the energy to play a I could do flank attack, but we have no target, so could have used the flank ability first, but it doesn't matter too much as we don't have any issue with that. Right. Then we can play 3-3 and could also summon a sentry turret one of the later turns. End turn and let's see if they. Right. And both die. That's a good enough trade. Play troops. Then we also have resources for the Avenger Strike, so let's shoot their commander. We are at least quite a bit ahead, 29 to 21, so right, that's gate, but it can only take 1, so let's play some defenses, so more sentry turrets. And we have 2 bastions, so let's get rid of that. Everything took 2 damage out. Alright, we are even at 21 to 21. Right, we can play the tank or we can play this. We do not have much infantry out currently, so let's play the tank and it does damage, so we get rid of that. Now we can attack and we are getting ahead. And we have the tank out for 5-5, so... And they keep summoning more troops. So will we destroy a troop? Alright. We should now play the kind of like friendly infantry and then play the urgent. That's not actually infantry apparently, so... Alright, there we go, we have some troops and then we can... That's less of an issue as it has no abilities. That in turn can destroy a damaged troop directly, so let's get rid of that. And then we can attack again. Zero sum game goes on. Everything takes 2, alright. And fast turn. Bastion 3. Your structures in play seems kind of superfluous. Destroy a troop. We have 8, so we can play both of those. As this can't get shoot. And we certainly destroy the 5-3. That can take only 2 damage, so that goes away. And we are pretty nice ahead. Right, that's a big tank, but it does nothing else. Start with. Right, that's not very special. So now would be a good time to deal 3 damage. We can get rid of that. We can't really get rid of that. Even if we deal 3 damage, we can deal only... or we can deal here, down to 6, down to 4. Let's go risk again. Give Bastion 3, yes, but doesn't really do much. Then we can down to 4. We can do 7. So it's kind of most probably we lose in any case. Because we can't get rid of that. Yep, I said we lose in any case. We have had summoning sickness on toast. 52 to 69, they certainly... And again it was a bot, so... Experience 20. You can't lose rating in this division, yes. And... Battle Pass rewards. Apparently it was as far as the other one goes, so... Play game and change deck are now done. Alright, just pushing those actually opens more levels. Alright, now we have the Imperial side card pack. Fair enough. And then next would be apparently the Avatar also. Sure. And then we apparently just need to play change card pack. Alright, that's worth 25 points. So we change the card pack and then we can actually fulfill that. So how do we change the card pack? There we go. And then we unlock also the Avatar. Good enough. And then we can change the Avatar. Could imagine also here. Yes. And change Avatar was again worth 25 points. Then we need to play 2 games. Sure. True Thing could play another one currently with Praetor deck, so let's also change Avatar back to that. Of course, for style we use the correct Avatar, so Horus it is. And then we shall play 2 games. And we have been on for about an hour, so let's play more games up to the 1.5 hours for this afternoon, of course. So, another game let's see if we get again like a bot. Sure. Doesn't really matter. And we go 4, 5, 5. Choose cards to replace. Like, let's replace 3 of these. 4, sure, but alright, that's better. 1, 2, and 3. So we can actually
One step back.
gain 1 for counter attack. How much does that help? At least we can play more groups. Attack directly. And that's the turn. Right, 2, 3. Laser battery. We can play that and also can get rid of the laser battery. And 10 trade points. Of course, they have more hit points, so we should be careful at trading them too much. Alright, that's nice as long as the enemy has a lot of things out. Alright, then we have 4, 3. So let's get rid of the tank. There we go. And we have bones. Let's attack. So we at least get less behind. Right, track drop pod. Alright, we have a tank out. And then we have the front line. Can deal 2 damage with 2 energy, but we have only 1, so... It's not currently that useful to actually attack anything, as we could attack that, but we can also because that's front line, so we can't attack anything for now. That would die and that's not very useful. So let's not attack anything yet. Deal 1 damage to all enemies, not quite enough, but... And we are getting called again, this time we maybe even take it. Alright, and apparently we lost in the meantime due to the turn timer. Oh well, that's now done with, so we have like 6 left. Let's play that, so we get a lot of at least something. That's better than nothing, and then we have 2 energy left, so we can deal 2 damage. Let's get rid of the front line, or at least it had also bastion, so we are dead in any case, do think. We have played a game, but the turn timer didn't go that well. Oh well. It was also a bot, so not that we lost much. It's just a shame because apparently the tutorial prefers the bot matches. They are not without the turn timer. Apologies for that. Had to take the phone call, so we lost. That wasn't very interesting game. Let's go for another one. We of course gained points for the battle pass anyway, so apologies for the less than interesting game in this case. So let's go for another one, hopefully more successfully. And we have 3, 3 and 5. Let's switch the 5 to another 5. That wasn't very good. And alright, it's Horus against Horus. So then we can just break them as equal. And we can end turn. Stun all damaged enemies. So it's a tactic. 3-3, we drop what? And in turn. Crack the drop for sure, that is exposed. Damage to random enemy troop. That's best choice currently anyway. Right. Let's do 3 there. And get rid of that. So we are even health-wise and a bit better board state until now. That's just normal troop. Alright, add a random infantry to your hand. That's quite nice as long as it stays on board. And we can also deal 2 damage, but we have no energy, so let's attack directly. We are ahead, so it's still a good idea. Oh, hello there, Jax. Good to see you. How has your Easter been? And we can't play anything else, so fast turn. Right. 5-3. Friendly troops have +2. And that's just normal D4. Let's play that. Then do the 2 damage or 2 energy, so and then we get to attack with the tank. We could get rid of that. It can summon squads, so do not really like that. Let's use the tank for that. And fast turn. Not much. Of course, Calm is also good. Damage to everything. Alright. Not much left on board. Neither do they, though. Would need a bit of damage to their commander by now. That's just normal plus flank. So we can play like 4 plus 2. That has flanking but not very useful currently. And we are not ahead, so not really useful attacking. They do not have any troops on field either. And we have 1 energy, so 8, so we would get to play the tank. But we can now also play the commander for some bonuses. 7, that starts to be pretty good. 7-6, yes. Get rid of that. Alright, that helps. Do 4 and 4 damage, that's the launcher. Crush the weak, destroy an enemy troop. Or we can play more. We could also play the tank. We can play more. Because this will give bonuses. Let's play more infantry for now. We can also, which of these is, that's not much of an issue. Let's get rid of the launcher. And we are ahead, at least. Alright, that won't attack yet this turn. And we have 10, so we can play 2 and deals 2 damage. Destroy an enemy troop for 5 energy. It's not such a great deal. That will do 7. do it only once. Let's do 7 to the... Can actually win, so... Not much else matters. Again a bot, and it was well named World Nibbler. Nibble. Alright, and we won for the first time, so clearly the phone call helped. Level up. And we can also gain 1 reward. Alright, additional card. And we leveled up, so we got 35 coins. And another card. And another card. And another card. New chat option. Alright. Doesn't look like anything we currently have, so... Lord of Flies. Alright. Oh, we leveled up. And got a free crate, which contained 4 coins.
Better than anyone else.
Another chat option. Really, you have to earn the chat options. That's kind of... Aleph Null Veterans. Right. Special offer. Alright, that's a bit less interesting. And then it's like edit your deck, play games, change badge. Do we yet have any other badges? Let's see. And we do not yet have, so it's not yet possible to get the change badge. Actually, you get the change badge just for looking at it, even if you have no other badges. Right, now we can change badge. Alright. And it's another game time 10, as it's not yet up to the earlier 1.5 hours, so another game then. Let's play one more at least. It's again play games. Let's change. Let's still play with the Horus deck because it has been quite nice. So edit your deck. Did we actually get anything extra? Extra for this one. No more copies available. And most of these are for... And we only saw like... Was that sufficient to have edited your deck? No. We can really only edit the other deck because it's like we even have some extra cards for that. Fortification Mastery wasn't very useful, so then we can. So now we have edited deck, so we And we are still going to play with the other one though. Though we didn't receive very many cards for that, so... And then it's time to play games. So let's play another one. Kill. Unit means both warlords and troops. That's true. And there we go. 3 for 3. Let's try to get something like cheaper. Nope.
Kill
Well,
for the living. Kill
3 is
for the
good
dead.
enough.
No one
And
leaves this
Furious
battle
shooting.
breathing.
It's of course good idea, like immediately. 2 damage, so we are ahead. There's blood. Good. And then they respond by doing about the same, but as that does less damage, they do not get ahead. Alright, that's quite well rated with the creative damage also to the warlord. Right, and they are also getting troops out. Yeah, they took 4 for that, which is kind of questionable value. Five, 3 or 3, 3. This has dropped, but so. Right, they are considerably behind because they only have now 15. Right, they also play with 2. Crack the pot, there you go. Right. Try an enemy troop. Go that way, so we destroy that. Then actually put all efforts to the enemy commander. They are down to 10. Right, both die. Summon 2 troops more. Or could summon like 3 more. Summon these 2 and next turn the one that gives bonuses. And attack commander again. The 6 still, so we could get more infantry out still. That's a better idea, as we can then give all of them bonuses. Let's get rid of the 4 damage guy. Force attack as we are ahead. Useful to be aggressive as long as you're ahead. Now they have a problem. Right. That was a solution for sure. Ouch. Yeah. We lost anyway. Good try. Also a bot. Like, does this game also have real players, or like, does one have the first pass the tutorial to have any real players. Quite a few bots at least. Right, and another game as it's not yet. Let's still play the Horus side. And probably again a bot. Right, that's quite strong, but it's also 10 energy and it's kind of going to sit quite a while in hand. Let's try to replace both expensive ones. That's
Kill
better.
for the living, kill for the dead.
Not one step back.
As we even get to play something, and as this is the Imperials, it's kind of useless to attack against the 35 ones before we have some kind of advance. Bastion 2 even. Sure. More troops, why not? And we can destroy. Rather get rid of their Bastion. And that was good because they shot the one with the drop pod. Right, draw troops and certainly got the bonuses. And we can either play for 4 energy, either that and then shoot for 2. Or we could also play these and do 2 damage to all enemies. Play that. Then, because this has flanking, immediately get rid of that. Then destroy sentry with that and finally attack. So we are now dealing some damage to the enemy commander. So how has our good audience been liking the Warhammer card game this far? Alright, 3 infantry. Yeah, do prefer to have 3 infantry. Pretty good trade. Especially as they have drop pods, so. And let's attack as we are slightly ahead, so. Better to use the attack as we have no extra energy. Right. Fortunately drop pods, so it kind of makes it more expensive. Two damage to all would be nice for 4 at this point. Then we can break the rest out with the group. So pretty much empty the field. And as we have 2 energy left, we can damage for 3 and pass turn. Yeah, are you interested in watching it also again? Is more of the question probably. Alright, and then we can either summon the tank or we can summon the 5-3. Or we could stun all damaged enemies, of which there's none. Summon the tank for now, and as we have 2 energy left, we can get rid of the front line. 3. And we will have the sentry turret left, but it is what it is. front line at least. 1 to 3 damage to each enemy. That's a pretty good shot to start with. Alright. And then stun all damaged enemies. Cannot act its next turn. That's kind of... It's probably better to have more troops. Because we then still get to attack and rid of at least some. Get rid of the sentry turret. And we are so far ahead. Let's also get rid of that. It also gives us a free draw and pass turn. In the other games, alright. Like all of them or any specific one, would you say? And front line, sure, 6 and 8, so and we have 9, so we can also play that 4 damage. Will destroy front line, so let's play a very big tank. There we go. And useful to get rid. Yes, because it won't shoot at. And we drew a card. Fair enough. Also 2 cards. We're looking for options. 3, 6 and deals 4 damage for 2 energy. Alright. And we can also summon that for front line. Would be one option. Certainly. We at least have very big tank for front line, and as we have a front line that can at most deal 4 damage. It will not matter soon, so let's raid the enemy commander. At least they now have somewhat a hurry. Four damage, yes, but that's not enough because they couldn't get any front line out, they are dead. We have very modest, about much too many tanks. Let's just for style play even more, and then we can just raid commander with tank and win. And that was also a bot. Really, when do we get real players? Are we that poor that the game doesn't want to give us real opponents? Alright, and we won. So we get more rewards. The card games are kind of... There are of course also other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And MTG, so... But yes, it's of course kind of minimal. This was something that Saw exists and decided to test it. It's alright, so we can also play this again, but it's true that card games of course have kind of less overall content in a sense. But this is quite tactical, do not mind at all. And then we get more rewards as we played 2 games, which gives us a crate. And we got some kind of unit, not very special. Embracing Temptation. Create 3 copies of Temptation in your deck. Alright. That's pretty powerful for 8, especially as it can summon Praetorian recruits for 1. Alright. 5-4, that's a bit stronger. What? Bastion 6 and Frontline. Sure. Most cards for the Imperials. And then play event games, win games. Right, that would have been nice also earlier as we won. Maybe play against other players is a payable DLC. Yeah, you get to play only against bots until you buy a DLC. That would be interesting. And we have done the 1.5 hours, and this one would also like probably some food and coffee soon. So do think that it's time to see who we can raid. We have been doing this game quite well already for the beginner battle pass, and we will return to this at some point. But now we have seen the new and or not so new, like this has been around a few years, it seemed from the Steam descriptions. Warhammer themed, and we will be playing Darkest Dungeon tonight, so do not forget to join again later today. Thank you for joining, and let's see who we can raid. So going to properly, of course, wish you a good rest of the day, and we'll see you tonight for some Darkest Dungeon. So thank you for joining, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream. See you later tonight, hopefully, and let's see who we will raid and take you along for more content. Who's on. Who's on. Right, Trem the Wolf, what they are playing, let's see.
I need to get
Right, and advertisements. Still advertisements. I'm sure the new Renfield movie is interesting, so it isn't quite as interesting that have to watch the advertisement every time. There we go. They are playing some game where they have died 40 times. Alright. Then we have Blazy who is playing Cyberpunk. And we have Skunk Dragon Gaming who is playing something. Let's check them out. Yep, they are playing some first-person shooter, it seems. Yeah, the Punisher. That's actually doing quite old, so let's go for them. We do quite often raid them, but they are also a good guy and deserve some attention, so let's go for the Skunk Dragon again. Old game. Punisher, do not think have even seen that being played any extended period, so we'll leave you with the Skunk Dragon for now, and hopefully we'll see you later tonight for Darkest Dungeon. Good rest of the day to all. Here we go.